Hey, everybody, welcome to episode 64 of The Geek Perspective. I am your host, Roy, and with my co host, Jess Tom, we're going to be discussing some entertainment news. We got an unboxing, and we have some other news for everybody. And as you see on the lower part of our screen, we have a Death Nut Challenge coming up on August 15th. So stay tuned for that. You'll want to tune in for that. So, what is going on, Tom?
Hey Roy, how you doing today, man?
Well, better now. We're ready to go live a few minutes ago, and all of a sudden, my computer just goes batshit crazy, and my
Yeah,
camera went out, my audio went out.
it was
Like,
weird because we were talking for 40 minutes on the computer before the show. No
issues,
issues,
no issues
nothing. And then
whatsoever.
we go live, and then Roy, I had thought you just because I know we had a few issues last week with you just hitting the cord so that's what I assumed. And then you come back and yeah, that whole sound thing. But we're working now. No Derek this week. He got called into work, so it's just us this week.
The poor bastard.
Yeah, it's hot today, man. Oof.
It is hot. And speaking of hot, I've got a review coming up for the coldest water bottle. I am reviewing it now. Pretty cool
Nice.
water bottle. Doing a review. So that's coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that. Not in today's episode, but coming up. And they are not a sponsor, just so everyone knows. We're not being paid to review this. I bought it myself and figured, what the hell? Let's review some
Yeah.
stuff.
And
So-
speaking of that, I will next week be not a sponsor. Make that clear. We are not. We are no way affiliated with Manscaped. I picked up the Manscaped Weed Whacker, which is for the ears and nose. And
You say weed whacker?
Yeah, it's Weed Whacker. That's what it's
Weed
called.
as WEED? Like
Yeah, weed
weeds
whacker.
outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because that's their whole thing. It's like landscape, except Manscaped. They're out their shavers are called lawnmowers, and they did
Really?
have they had a regular like razor type for straight razor, and that was called the Plow. But I haven't seen that on their website or in any stores. So, but yeah, the Weed Whacker is for the nose and ears, and I'm going to review that next week. I've used it once. I want to
Tom,
give it another.
Tom, are you having an earthquake upstairs?
No, I'm holding it in my hand because I wanted to show the box.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so next week I will, because I'm going to use it again tomorrow, and that will give me at least 2 tries with it, and I'll review it on. Or no, actually, there is no show next week, so in 2 weeks I will review that and possibly more Manscaped products reviews coming in the future. Again, we are not affiliated and not sponsored or anything with Manscaped.
Yes, and what Tom reiterated, we have no show next week. Unless I won't be on the show next week. I have some plans coming up. But the boys, if they want, can do a show. But I guess Tom said no. So
well, I would have to talk to Derek. I'm just saying no show tentatively. If there is a show, it'll be a bonus. You know, I may even have to work. You know, we're at the busy time at my work. So, but I'll talk to Derek during the week, and if we can, maybe we'll do something. So,
well, either way, I will not be here, so you'll miss my pretty face. So it'll be the boys themselves if they want to do it. You guys can do an anime special.
yeah.
I'm sure you'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
Tom can discuss anime with Derek for an hour. So I hear you have an unboxing. You want to get to that unboxing? I want to see what you got.
Sure. All right. So I had done an unboxing a while back for one of the characters, and this I was able to get the other 2 characters, I guess, that are part of this set that I really want. Like I said, I only really collect the horror and the music, or they call it pop rocks, pops now. This falls under the music, and I found this from actually somebody on Facebook. You know, he's a private seller, part of a group that I'm in. Offered a really good deal on them, way under PPG. So I grabbed that. So here it is. It's 2 pops in a nice box. The box is in good shape. Looks like you did really good packaging in there.
Tom, I love your background. You have an awesome background behind you.
Yeah, it is actually really cool. Those mugs and the Camp
And
Crystal
Camp
Lake.
Crystal Lake sign, pretty badass.
So good packaging. He's got some. He did
Wherever
say
you're
they could
at,
be
that person has good taste.
He did say he would ship them in protectors, so that's always a plus. We got the paper in there. Ooh, he even put them in sorters too.
Let me ask you about that. Now, you said they shipped them in protectors. Do you think that'd be a good idea? Like, if you paid, when you buy anything from a pop anywhere,
Yeah.
do you have an option of getting a protector on the pop already to protect it even more?
$7 a pop does it.
Yeah.
Toy Vault, they used to sell single pop protectors. So if you went up at the register, so if you're buying a pop, you could buy just a single for like $2 or something like that, and which I think is a good idea, especially if you're going to be walking around a mall or walking around a lot during the day. The stuff could get banged up. It's not that common really in retail places.
How about Amazon? Do they do it?
Not to my knowledge. No, not Amazon. Maybe a private seller on Amazon,
Okay.
but not through Prime, because they're just throwing the stuff in a box. Yeah,
they do throw it too, because I've gotten some pops. I open my pops up anyway, but when I order through Prime, it's particularly just for the display. I'm not expecting to keep it in the box.
Yeah. It's I wouldn't suggest through Prime if you're going through Amazon. If you're really going through Amazon and you want it to be, in good shape, you get it from a private seller, because like you said, through Prime and stuff, that's better for out of box type stuff, because they're just throwing it into a box and getting it to you in 2 days. That's all they care about. You know what I mean? And technically, it depends. Like Funko really, it doesn't consider the box part of the collectible, even though it really is, because the box is part of every collectible. But so Funko, they even from their site, they don't sell them in pop protectors. But $7 a pop has an option with every pop. Any pop over $40 at $7 a pop gets shipped in a protector. Holy cow, am I sweating all of a sudden?
The fan on. Throw the fan on.
All right, give me 1 second here. Holy cow.
Yeah, you definitely want pop protectors if you can get them.
There we go. So yeah, $7 a pop has that option. Anything over 40 automatically, and then anything under $40, you can add for $1 a pop protector, and a lot of other sites do that. So, but we see he sent it in the sorter too, and he said it would be pop. Oh yeah, I can see that there's a pop protector, so that's actually even better. So you got even more protection, and here we go. The first one, looks great shape, is Moa Metal from Baby Metal.
Oh, that's awesome. I like Baby Metal, actually.
And I brought the other one so we can, I can show you all together. And so there's the second one of Baby Metal.
Baby Metal is cool.
Yeah, and I wanted to get them because they're already hard to get. And Joe says, hey Joe. Before they became super hard to get and super expensive, so because they're going that way now, I think they're valued. Some are, like I said, I didn't pay it. I got a really good deal on them, but I think they're valued around $50-$60 each of them. So that was Moa, and this one's in a protector too, and Yui Metal.
That's cool.
I have the Baby Metal set. If it's Pop Rocks, show you. Here, boom, and boom. Okay.
Now, how much does that cost you?
What's that?
That set, was it expensive? Was it more than the average price? Like, would you pay more than?
Slightly more than retail, but I mean, I think for the whole set, I paid.
You don't think of the actual price?
About $50.
Because at some point, I may actually buy that set, because Baby Metal is freaking awesome.
I mean,
That's a
I
conversation
honestly,
piece.
the cheapest I've seen it all together as a set, because like I said, I worked this out with this guy. The cheapest I've seen it was you get all three for like $120.
Ouch.
Yeah, but that's
Maybe
three,
I
so
won't.
that comes out to $40 a pop. I paid 50 for all three,
Yeah, that's a
so
good deal.
which is yeah, they're not quite $20 a bit, a little over retail. So
Yeah.
like $16-17 a piece.
I didn't
Which
know
I
you even
don't.
had those.
These came out years ago, so and
I'm always late to the show.
So it's funny because there's not a big difference in the pops. They're all doing the that sign, but it's so Moa Metal's doing it in this with her left hand. Jeez. And then Yui's doing it with her right hand, and then Sue Metal is doing it like that. So
Do you know there's like 5 or 6 members now?
Do they? I have no idea how many members now.
I just saw a documentary this year on them, and one of the original girls had to leave because she got sick, and somehow that made them at a certain point create like 3 more members who were like the background dancers from the beginning anyway, but they ended up making them members. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like them. They're in really good shape too. The pops. So
check them out if you've never heard their music. They're pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah, that was. I've been excited to open this box because I knew it was in it, and I've been excited to open it, but I wanted to open it on the air. So, yep. So that is my unboxing. So.
And again, I want to reiterate to everybody: Death Nut Challenge, August 15th. With Tom and myself, we are going to do the Death Nut Challenge. And so if you want to see us suffer, join us that date.
It's going to be painful, guys. I am super nervous about it. So come, and if nothing else, laugh.
If you've never seen the challenge, watch some videos. There are videos all over YouTube. And you'll see what we're going to go through. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, also stay tuned. If you haven't tuned in, if you're tuned in late, a few weeks, I'm reviewing the coldest water bottle. I am using it now. And there's no affiliation with them. I paid for it myself, and I'm going to be reviewing it. And Todd is going to review coming up. So we're going to start reviewing things and give you guys different content. Try to broaden our horizons.
Yeah, switched up a little, and yeah, I'm really curious on your review on that because, like I said, water bottles become big business lately. So,
Linda said she can't. She can't. Oh, she can't wait.
Can't wait.
I'm sure she can. She loves seeing me suffer. That's Linda for you. But her boyfriend Tom, though, I can't believe she wants to see her little boyfriend Tom suffer.
Oh, stop.
Jeez, Linda. I thought you loved little Tommy.
It's gonna be painful.
It's gonna be tough.
I don't do spicy very well, and not anywhere near what Roy can handle. So
well, I wouldn't go that far. I just hope somehow if I can finish it, you can finish too. But I know if you don't finish, I know some people from work are gonna want me to do whatever you left over, and me being stupid, I would probably have to do it and.
Yeah,
I'm hoping somebody else will be here and they'll say, "Oh, I'll try it," and they'll want to try it and not make me do it. Because I'm stupid, I would do it just to suffer. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm gonna make sure that we have. I know I'll have. Oh, Linda, you can do CPR. She wants to give Tom CPR, I think. I'll make sure I have a gallon of chocolate milk here. We'll have some ice cream, so we'll have to pick a flavor of ice cream. Do you like chocolate milk?
Yeah.
So I like
chocolate. Yeah, I like chocolate milk. My whole thing is I don't really drink cow milk, but I'm gonna have to. I prefer either soy milk or oat milk, but I don't.
You know what? I do too. Actually, we'll have to look that up. We'll have to see if that's creamy. I don't know if that is or not.
Oat milk is super creamy, So that may work. Where soy
What-
milk is creamy. It depends. Like silk is creamy, but I don't know. So we'll have to look that up. So,
Yeah, we want it
sure.
creamy as possible.
Yeah, 'cause
We-
oat milk is super creamy.
All right, so
I
we
love
should do oat milk then.
Well, we'll have to look it up though to make sure.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's
We
like
wanted the right milk, that's for sure.
yes,
I
yeah,
prefer soy, or I'm with you on that one.
yeah.
That's my personal preference. That's a good. That's
Yeah,
actually a good
I haven't
point.
drank cow milk probably in like almost 15 years, dude. Maybe even longer.
I don't drink milk much, but if I do, it's soy milk.
Yeah, I had switched to soy milk when I was a teenager.
I love soy milk.
I was the only one too. Everybody else, what the fuck? What do you veg? No, nope. I just don't like. I prefer soy over cow milk. I don't know.
I do too. To me, it tastes better.
Yeah, oat milk
Nice
is great
person.
too. Oat milk is
that?
great. Oat milk is great, but it is very creamy, sort of thick. So it's
Good.
like
That's what we need.
It's filling. You know, it's tough because I'll have like a bowl of cereal with oat milk, and it's like after a bowl, I'm super full, like almost uncomfortably full with all that oat milk in me.
Well, this challenge will take about, let's see, you have to wait 15 seconds per round. So that's what? Geez. About a minute total just for that? For 5 rounds. And then you have to wait another minute to do the challenge. So that's another 5 minutes. And then after the last nut, you have to wait a total of 5 minutes. So the whole challenge should take about like 10, 12 minutes. The whole challenge itself, which doesn't seem like a long time, except when you're suffering in pain.
Yes. It's going to seem like an eternity.
Yes, it will. So for all you losers out there that won't do it, yeah, it's going to seem like forever. But not enough of that right now. We'll get into that more later. Let's get into some movie news. Wasn't a whole lot I could find, but a couple of things I wanted to mention. And one was about movie theaters that I found interesting. They're saying that movie theaters might stay closed until mid-2021. Last week we had mentioned that some of the movies got pushed back to 2021 because of the COVID, and now theaters may not be opening until 2021. And it's because the theaters might not want to release films to limited capacity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when movies going to be at full capacity. You're talking 2021. Will they even be at full capacity by then? I don't know.
I don't think so. I honestly, I know we want to, everybody, myself included, wants the world to get back to the way it was pre-COVID. I don't know that we go back 100% the way we were. I said it from day one. Do you remember because we were talking about it in the terms of cons, and you were like, yeah, hopefully later in the year. And I said, no, I don't think there's going to be one for this year. And I think it's gonna be very telling and very different how they do them even next year. You know, I just think it's not going to go back to completely the same way it ever was.
Linda's starting a staycation that day. You know what you should do, Tom?
What's
Linda and Joe should come over, and we should do it. Maybe do it outside. If it's not too hot.
Yeah, because that's actually because I'm on vacation at that time too. That Saturday.
You bastards!
I go back to work on the Tuesday. So after that, yeah.
I might try to put in for that Friday and Monday off. I've been thinking about taking a long weekend. Maybe I'll try to put in for that weekend off.
Yeah, I took the week off because it's the week of my 40th birthday, and then I always take the Friday before the week and the Monday after the week.
So if you're available, wait a minute, you said you might be going away though, right? Oh no,
I should be back around that time because I usually like to get home and have a couple days just at home before.
Sorry, but this is a personal conversation. Enjoy the conversation, but if you're around that weekend, you want to come over. If you want to crash here that weekend or that night, whatever. Linda and Joe, if they want to come by, we'll do some grilling afterwards if we're not dying.
Yeah.
And we grill some food, hang out.
That sounds cool to me.
If Linda and Joe are available, they want to come over.
Yeah.
Do a social distancing little cookout. Maybe invite some other people over. We'll have an audience.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Do something simple like burgers and dogs, because I don't know how they'll be feeling after the challenge. Do something simple on the grill. But that's a thought. But anyway, back to our show here. I digress. Back to the movies, theaters. The movie Tenet, however you say it, reportedly needs to gross over $800 million worldwide to break even, which is why some theaters are hesitant, or studios rather, are hesitant to really want to put movies out at half full theaters. Now, could this in the long run be the end of movie theaters? Because that's been a talk for a few years now, how movie theaters have slowly dwindled a little bit. Do you think this could be start at the end of theaters?
I-
I don't think so, but I mean, man, that's a long time.
yeah.
Restaurants are having issues with trying to open up and everything, with where everything costs so much money to survive. And can theaters survive even that long without even being open? Small theaters, I don't think will be able to. You have your little mom and pop theater, downtown.
I don't know. I think this, it's tough on movie theaters because like they tried opening them back up in California and they're making them shut back down, and yeah, I just,
you add the fact that since the COVID started, movies have been releasing movies onto platforms like Amazon Prime, where you could rent them for $20.
Too much money.
It's ridiculous amount of money, but that could be a new norm. I've known some people that have actually paid the money, which I think is crazy, but I've known some people I work with that have paid that. To me, that's a scary precedent. If they made enough money on that, studios might be like, well, why charge $12 when I could charge $20? The problem with that is, we could get 20 people together. Let's say, hey, let's watch the movie. So you pay $20 and you have 20 people watching the movie together. You just lost all that money.
Yeah.
So now I'm backtracking. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be interesting.
What do you guys think, Linda? Do you think theaters are going to end? Linda's saying sure is. Yes, for sure. It's going to be tough. I don't see how small theaters can survive till like let's say mid 2021. That's a year from now. That's crazy. It's totally ridiculous. But we'll have to see what happens. I mean, good luck. I'm not a huge moviegoer to begin with, so it doesn't matter to me. But occasionally, I like going to a theater and getting popcorn and sitting in the theater. But I don't know.
So I took my shoe metal out of the box. Right?
Yeah.
Or out of I was switching the protector. This is the one I opened weeks ago. Dude, the box is soaking wet.
Really?
I don't know what the hell happened. Oh my God, dude. I think the box is basically going to be destroyed. I'm going to put it in front of the fan, but the bottom it's just like soaked through.
What was it in when you brought it over?
It was in a protector, and I had it in the backpack with the other, the pop that I gave you from the Warriors. The only thing I could think of is it something, because I think that bag was in my back. Was that on the? I think that bag was on the front seat. Was something wet there? Like, I know when I walked out of my house, the sprinkler was on, but it shouldn't have got the bottom of this soaked. Oh man!
Was the sprinkler on at my house when you came over?
No sprinklers have been on all day, or
No.
at least when I've been here. I'm gonna put it in front of the fan. Hopefully,
yeah, put it in front of the fan.
Oh man, that sucks.
Tommy, you put it on the back porch. It's so warm out; it'll dry pretty quick out there too.
Oh, that's a better idea. I'm gonna throw it. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, go right on the table on the back porch.
Yep, be right back.
I'm smart, people. I'm a smart guy. tell everyone I'm smarter than I look, and no one believes me. Now you believe me, don't you? Smart Boy Roy, or as the Death Nut Challenge going across the screen says, Mr. Captain Amazing. Yes, I am. The amazing man I am. So as Tom's going outside to throw his
Hopefully
stuff
it's
on
not
the back
completely
stairs.
destroyed. That stinks.
Nope, he's back. What's that, Tom?
I said, hopefully it's not completely destroyed when it dries out, but they're probably gonna get pretty bad. Oh,
Yeah,
stinks.
that cardboard and little like that
Yeah,
material is
dude,
tough to
it's gonna be
recover.
all discolored.
Yeah,
What the hell happened?
misshapen.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that
It's like,
sucks.
damn
I was
it.
trying to buy another one.
Yeah, I know.
Buy another
That's
one. You
probably
can sell me that. Buy another. You sell me that one.
yeah.
I'll buy it off you. But
Oh,
what Tom's like mourning his box.
I'm good.
Falcon and Winter Soldier news.
Yeah,
um, Now Disney Plus has had its August release schedule, which Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to be on it. Well, now they're saying that they're hoping that it comes out later this year, that it's not coming out in August. It was not on the August release schedule. So they're hoping by November it will get released. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know if something with COVID, if something got delayed, if there's production that needs to be done to the show still. But they're hoping for late 2020 now, which sucks because I was so looking forward to this coming out soon. With all that's happening, this is tough for like a channel like Disney Plus that's brand new, Apple TV, which is brand new. This is going to really be affecting their releases. You know, they had scheduled releases for certain times, and they planned this out very carefully. These channels, studios plan this stuff out very meticulously, and this COVID is just fucking everything up.
Yes, it is.
Totally ridiculous. And then you have another channel, HBO Max. Did you know that? I forgot that they're doing a Gremlins TV show. It's going to be on HBO Max. It's going to be an animated TV show.
Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, it's going to be an animated show. And they're going to have original stars from the movie have cameos in the show. Like, that's kind of cool. But I'm not going to get HBO Max just to watch it. Now, this is coming out in 2021 also. But it was supposed to all along, so. But I'm like, oh, Gremlins. I loved Gremlins growing up. That's a great show. Well, great movies, I should say.
Yeah.
Great pops, too. They have some awesome pops.
Oh, yeah, you have
I think I have two of them. I think I have two of them. I have Gizmo, and I have another one. But, man, damn COVID's messing everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing it won't mess up is the Death Nut Challenge.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous about it.
Hey, Tom, grab one of the boxes and show the people watching the
Oh, yeah,
preview.
good idea. Yeah, good idea.
And the nuts look really good, but they look really deadly, people. I'll go full screen.
Yeah, go full screen, please. So this is the front. It's got the flaming skull on it. If that's not scary enough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Carolina Reaper peanuts.
One of the 2 hottest peppers in the world.
Yeah, this is the Challenge 2.0 version. And this is the back side. And it's got each step. So the first step is mild. They call it getting started. And it's a Carolina Reaper and the chocolate Butler peppers in the step 1. That's mild. Then we go up to step 2. It's called mild plus. It's Carolina Reaper and ghost peppers. Then we go up to level 3, which is medium. And that is Carolina Reaper and 7 pot brain strain peppers. That sounds terrifying.
Sounds yummy.
Then step 4 is, we call it hot. It's 2 Carolina Reapers and 7 pot douglas peppers. And then 5 is stupid hot, the Death Nut. It's two Carolina Reapers, a Moruga Scorpion, and 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals.
Man, 13 million,
And
not
I know it's
100,
tough to
not
tell on my
1,000.
screen.
13 million capsaicin crystals. And Linda says 2020 should be canceled. It pretty much
I
is.
agree with that.
Yeah, it's totally true.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's happening. It's done. Everything's canceled. Everybody should just re-hunker down. Let this damn thing burn off entirely. You know, there's actually a video that I sent to Tom and Derek about a nurse, a supposed nurse, who videotaped her hospital and how people would be admitted with anxiety because they couldn't breathe, but it was anxiety. But they were putting them on COVID units because they were being tested for the COVID virus. But because they didn't have beds or they thought they could have it, they put them on COVID units. And guess what? They got the COVID virus. So, was that?
I was saying, geez, I was trying. I can't. I'm not good with the controls because I'm on my phone. I was trying to get it so we're both on screen right now.
Oh, I'll do that. So yeah. So she videotaped people like HIPAA violation. She videotaped some paperwork. She didn't show names of patients, but she wore a chest cam, and she videotaped going on the computer to patient admissions, and without showing patients' names, showed how people were coming in for certain things and being sent to COVID floors without being diagnosed with the virus, and end up getting the virus, or they were negative for the virus when they were tested, but it was showing on the thing that they were positive. So there was all kind of misinformation, and then there was issues with nurses complaining to her, not knowing that they were being recorded, that the housekeeper would clean the rooms, but they would sweep the room, take the linen out, and that would be it. They'd be there for 10 minutes. And where I work, the cleaning crew is in the rooms for an hour. They scrub the room down like ridiculously. Like, God love our cleaning crew. They do an amazing job, and they like scrub everything down. Like, you can eat off the floors where I work. They literally there for a good hour cleaning. And at this place, 15 minutes and they're done and leaving the rooms. The room's not even really clean. And then she was also talking about how they'd wear these gowns and the lower part of their legs are free, so they're contaminated. And people are wearing booties, but they're not changing the booties per room, that they're going in different rooms. They're walking around the hospital. It was just a big clusterfuck. And it's this video. It's you remember the title of the video, Tom? Or who did it?
It's in my text, and if
I'm gonna check it right now.
Yeah,
if you guys want to see it,
phone, so.
Actually, that's
members of President Trump's own party.
That was Joe Biden. Nobody wanted that one.
You would send me that, and at first I just rolled my eyes, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it because I've been hearing this stuff from right-wing nuts and conspiracies and stuff like that, and to a degree, some of it's true. I don't think it was some concerted effort to try to.
I'm not saying this is entirely true either. I'm just saying what they're reporting. It's from Tyrant.
And I should say that
it's from Tyrant Slayer Studios. That's who did the video. And like I said, I'm just saying what the video was saying. I'm not saying it was true. I'm not saying it happened. I'm not. All I'm telling you is what I watched. That's the video I watched. I question some things in the video, my personal self. But if you want to watch it, check it out. It's on. I think I released it on my YouTube channel, Roy Brady junior.com. If you want to check it out. It's interesting, but like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not one of those people.
Mhm.
I think if you're gonna get the virus, you're gonna get it. You can't prevent it. I have my own personal views on PPE that I won't get into, but it is whatever. But the virus is real. The people that are saying that it's not real are fucking morons. It's a
Yeah.
real thing going on. People are dying. This is everybody should hunker down, get it over with, be done with it.
Mhm.
We're getting surges. And they're saying mostly young people are getting it, but whatever. But
It's gonna be interesting
let's talk about
with
Trump.
school.
How about the whole Trump thing? All the Republicans who are turning on Trump.
Well, it's about fucking time. I mean, the guy is clearly out of his fucking mind. I mean, and it's about time. It took him 4 years, but I guess, um, it's better than nothing at this point. I mean, I
His
understand.
family's turning on him.
Oh yeah. Well, Mary Trump, like I said, I told you, I have her book on Audible. I have the where she reads it herself and everything. I'm in chapter 4 right now. I had a free credit on Audible. So anybody out there who has Amazon Prime, just know this, that with Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, you download the Audible app, and a lot of phones come with it already installed. You get your first book for free. So that's what I used my first free credit for, for her book. It's fascinating. Look at her. Look at him. She is a PhD in either psychiatry or I think it's psychology. She clearly does not like him. I mean, she's been doing the interview rounds right now. She was on Stephanopoulos and some other shows.
Yeah, the interview's on YouTube right
But
now, actually, with Stephanopoulos.
She takes a look, even goes back to like Donald's grandfather, and she has a very close perspective being in the family, but she also looks at it as a psychologist and why he's built, why he acts the way he does, some of the things that he does, through the lens of psychology, and it's really fascinating so far. So yeah, but you're right. Everybody's turning. A lot of people turning. Not everybody. There's still some dum dums out there that are worried about losing their position or whatever within
Well, there's a couple of specific groups. What, the Lincoln Project, is that one of them?
The Lincoln Project is one. Republicans
Against Trump. Yep.
Is another. Then there's a group of younger Republicans that I don't know the name of the group. I know it has young Republicans in the name, but something, and they're against them as well. And it's like they just, I know with the young ones, they're just like, how can we not find a better candidate with all the people in this world? You know what I mean?
Like I said, I watched one of the videos. I don't know if it was the Lincoln Project or if it was Republicans against Trump. They played a video of this 44-year-old Carolinian who says in the video, he says, "I'm 44 years old. I've always voted Republican. I am a Republican." He goes, "But we have to get him out of office." He goes, "I'm going to vote for the first time ever for a Democrat, Joe Biden." He said, "If somehow he withdraws and they put up a tomato, I'm voting for that tomato."
I love it.
He goes, "Black Lives Matter." He goes, we all got to stick together and get him out of office. It was the funniest video. He's like, "I'm voting for the tomato."
Yeah, I said it outside. I'd vote for Stump over him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not a huge fan of Biden. I ain't gonna lie.
Same here. He looks like he's half in the grave.
Yeah.
I hope he makes a really great running mate, because I'm like, oh my God, he could die in the first year of office. God forbid.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree with you. But it's like, I'm at a point where it's fuck. I mean,
Linda wants to know about Kanye West.
Kanye. I
Yeah,
mean,
good luck to him.
I don't like Kanye West either, but
He's a
I've
psycho.
actually met Kanye in real life, and
He's a psycho.
he is psycho. I met him. Like I said, I met him right around the time of his first single there, Gold Digger.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was living in Chicago. I was an actor. The director or the producer of a film happened to be in the audience of a play I was doing, and approached me and a friend of mine that was in the play and said, "Hey, would you like to be in our movie?" And he's like, it's not a big part. He's like, it'll be one day of filming. Most of your lines you can improvise. He goes, whatever you feel like saying, say. He's like, I'll give you a little bit of direction. That's about it, and go from there. And I was like, sure, we'll do it. So didn't know too much about the movie, and so we just got up early one day and he borrowed it. My buddy borrowed his girlfriend's car. We were living in Chicago. We drove down to the south side of Chicago, which is, especially in this area, is a very dangerous area. We drove down there. They met us there. The producer, the director, and the producer said, "Follow us. Stay close because it's not
Were
safe."
you worried that it wasn't a real thing?
What?
That it wasn't it was a scam or something? Did it ever occur to you like something?
No, because the way the guy came for it, and then somebody else had known the guy that I knew.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no, I wasn't too worried. So we went down in this neighborhood and we filmed it, and it turned out that Kanye West and Common were producers and the narrators, because it was a docudrama. It was so sort of documentary style, but with clips and stuff acted out. And I remember we got there. It was like super early. It was like 5 a.m. Still dark out, and and then we were just hanging out and stuff, and got paid up front very well. And then I remember we were there serving us breakfast, and I went and I looked at the call sheet. That call sheet tells where you need to be, where other actors need to be at a certain time, what scene you're doing, all this stuff. And I saw a Common's name, and I know a Common a little bit, like some of his music. And I saw that name, Kanye West. Well, I'd never heard of him at that time, even though he was on the radio. So I look at it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I look at my buddy and the two other guys, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Kanye West?" And they all start laughing, and they're laughing at me, and they're like, "Kanye." Well, apparently he was only like 10 feet away from me when I said this.
Oh, great.
And he goes, "What? You never heard of me?" I turn. There's a guy, and he's got a fucking fur coat on, and fucking jewelry and stuff, and I look at him. I was like, I didn't say anything, and then he's like, "No, seriously, you never heard of me?" And I turned to him. I go, "No, sorry, man. Am I supposed to, or what are you, famous or something?" I said that to him. Like, what
you're gonna get shot.
Something. And he looked in his face, and he goes, "What, am I famous or something?" Yeah, just a little bit, guy. And then he walked away from me, and that was my Kanye West experience.
And Tom got fired on the spot.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't have minded. They had already paid me by that point, so they could have sent me home. Yeah, I got paid in cash too.
Nice.
But yeah, that was my Kanye West story. I was just like, I don't know who you are, dude.
That's awesome. Yeah, people are wondering, is he running? Like, supposedly he's like fed up with Trump, but other people are wondering, is he running to try to help Trump, try to steal votes from Biden, or is he generally sick of Trump? It's like, people don't know. You never know with him. He could be anything with him. He could think he could win, for all we know. Which he got a prayer in hell. Anybody that votes for him should be taken out back and shot. You vote for Kanye West, you're an idiot. I said it. You're an idiot.
I agree with you.
No sane human being should ever vote for Kanye West. Then again, a bunch of stupid Americans voted for Trump, though. So, yes, I said it. Anybody that voted for Trump, you're a fucking moron. Because not one person. No, I'm going on a rant. Thanks a lot, Tom. Not one person who has voted for Trump has been able to tell me, give me a good reason why they voted for him. They say, oh, he's a great businessman. Well, it's 100% proven that he's not.
Yeah,
They say that, oh, they wanted us just to see what he would do. Well, you see what he did. He's fucked up the whole country. Like, not one person has been able to give me an intelligent reason why they voted for him. All they do is get defensive and say, oh, he's better than Obama, which, if you look at
it's not true.
What they did, Obama brought the country together. And all this guy has done is separated the country even worse than it ever has been since the 60s, I think. I think we're more separated now than we have in 30, 40 years. Totally insane.
Yeah, he's very divisive. You know,
It's
that's all
ridiculous.
That's his MO. Because he realizes he can't win by bring anybody together because he's just such a schlub that his only chance is to be divisive and cling on to these right-wing fucking nut groups that are the only ones that are still supporting him.
Review to come. Call this water bottle. Woo. Woo. Greatest water bottle you'll never have. But yeah, man, Trump's an idiot. So yeah, I'm sure they'll have some people vote for him. I don't know if you'll even be able to get on the ticket. Don't you have to have like so many signatures before you can get on?
I don't even.
Isn't there a time limit? I think there's a time limit too. There are some stipulations. Like I can't just go, you know what? I'm running for president. You know what I mean? I can't just say, yeah, I'm running for president. Tom, vote for me. No, that's not how it works.
No.
Fuck him. Thanks a lot, Linda. You got me on a rant. It's not as cool as Tom's rants. Tom's rants are really cool. Mine are just like angry black man rants.
Well, that's all mine are. Me getting angry.
Angry black man rants? Nice. Tom has angry black man rants. Yeah, but yours are funny though. I laugh at you. You amuse me. Even Derek laughs at your rants.
I get so worked up, I just stop making sense and just start swearing.
You just go. You just roll. Me and Derek just sit back and let you just go because you stay out of Tom's way, you get run over. You know. But man, it's going to be a crazy few months coming up between the COVID and my job. We have to wear gowns, which I'm so sick of wearing the gowns. We wear masks, and you and I discussed the mask. Linda and I have discussed the masks. I do agree we need to wear the mask. That's the one thing I do agree with. But breathing your own air in every day for 8 hours a day cannot be healthy.
No. Can't be great. No.
Someone's got to come up with a new mask technology.
Like I said,
that's what we should do. We should invent a new technology and get rich from it.
And my work, they're going to try those face shields. It's on a volunteer basis, but see if that helps any using a face shield. It hooks to the brim.
Stop flirting with me, Linda. I'll tell your husband.
So see how that goes. Because I know at my work, I mean, I'm totally in favor of masks, but it does get hot.
Yeah.
But I'm willing. I guess this makes me a socialist, but I am willing to be hot so that somebody doesn't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda worked today. I wonder how work was for her. Freedom. Right.
What's that?
Linda worked today. I wonder how work was for her. Because with the weather, because I already see at my job. Well, some days it's really good, and other days it's nice and cool. But then the residents complain, so then they start turning it up again because they don't want them too cold, obviously.
Yeah.
So they got to find that balance, and it's tough, Oh, Linda said he knows. I love Linda and Joe. Like I said, hopefully they'll come over for the live thing. Linda, I hope you guys can come over. Either that or we go to their house and do it from there. That's the other option. We have two options. She almost passed out today. See, it's crazy. It's horrible. And it's tough, because in our job, you got to stay hydrated, but you don't have time. You're just so busy. You can drink a gallon of water pretty much to stay hydrated, and you're just running around like a mad person trying to get stuff done. It's just you don't have time. You just hope you can survive the day and get home before something bad happens. You know, some days I'll skip lunch just so I can leave a half hour early. You know, like I'm
Yeah.
not going to lunch today. I'm just going to skip lunch, leave a half hour early, and get this
Yeah,
gowns off.
They won't let us do that at our work because guys have tried, and it's like they don't let us work. Every once in a while, they'll let us work through one of our breaks, but they won't let us work through the lunch.
Well, my thing is tough because sometimes I have to do other jobs, and I'm not as fast as other people are doing the jobs because I don't do that job very often.
Yeah.
So without giving my job away, so I don't have time to take a lunch break. The stuff wouldn't get done if I take a lunch break. So it was like either I skip lunch and do what I need to do, or I take a lunch and nothing gets done until 2:00, and then I'm gonna be working overtime or stuff ain't getting done.
Yeah.
Can't have it both ways, people. But just so everybody knows, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you like and subscribe. That way, when you click that little bell, it will tell you when we do cool stuff like the Death Nut Challenge, or Tom's gonna manscape his body. You want to see that? And when I reveal like stuff like the coldest water bottle that we're gonna be reviewing. Woo! So you get updates when we're gonna review this stuff and comment on the video. Also, people that are watching, Derek is not here, and I wish he was because I was talking to a few people. Tom wasn't part of the conversation because he wasn't there, obviously. And we agreed that Derek is going to do a challenge. We want Derek to do a challenge. Tom's doing this challenge. Tom's already said that he would do other challenges. I'm doing the second challenge. Derek's the plain Jane as far as food. What can we do for Derek to get him to do a challenge? What do you think?
Please, anybody out there, if you have any ideas.
Yeah, I mentioned Derek only likes cheese pizza. I mentioned like to actually I mentioned to his girlfriend, like even making him try different types of pizza. Just try something different, or make him try different foods. If he'll just open up his open up his what am I looking for? His palate.
Expand his
expand his horizons. That's it. And sugar high for him. Yeah, me and Lynn were talking about how that time when he drank like 40 gallons of soda, and you were like, you're gonna go to a cardiac arrest or go into a
diabetic coma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of disgusting. how much soda he drank. I was just like, dude,
The soda's very good, but it's very sweet.
Yeah.
It's all sugar. But we gotta get him to do a challenge. Like, I'm thinking like I can think of some food stuff. Like, there's gonna be something we can have him do.
Mm-hmm.
Make him eat vegetables for a day or something.
He could eat vegetables
for 24 hours. They actually have those sodas now at Cumberland Farms.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Not those specific ones, but the Wild Bill sodas, if anyone doesn't know, they're at our convention at Rhode Island Comic Con. And if you go to the website, the wildbills.com, wildbillsoda.com, I think it is, it's owned by military personnel or former military. And some of the profits go back into helping the military soldiers and stuff. So it's actually a really good program and really cool. And
yeah, that is.
It's good soda too. Yeah, Linda likes little sugar for him. There's got to be something we can do. Linda likes not giving him any sugar.
Yeah.
No sugar for Derek. Yeah, all I can think of is like food type stuff. There's gonna be, I don't know if he'll do that. I don't know how brave he is. because he really literally he likes pizza, chicken nuggets, and burgers. Those are his three main things. Which is why I thought of pizza. Like you can try try like an onion and pepper pizza or a pepperoni pizza or try something good. It's gonna be something. So if you guys think of something, comment below on the video and let us know.
Please.
Because we got to make him do something. There's got to be a challenge. There's got to be something out there, a challenge that he can do. Something. Anything. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be the show today. You have anything you want to add?
Yeah. You know what? Real quick, because we didn't get to it. This upcoming week is San Diego Comic-Con starts.
Yes.
So there's stuff going on all week, starting tomorrow, I believe, right?
Yep. Oh, he loves talking. I'm sure he does, Linda.
Yeah, so there's stuff going on. They have panels all week, stuff like that. So do a Google search on it. The exclusives drop on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 5 our time. If you're interested in any of the exclusives, Friday, I do know on Friday there's a Walking Dead panel and a Fear of the Walking Dead panel. They're free. So, like I said, do a Google search. Type in either San Diego Comic-Con 2020 or SDCC, the abbreviation 2020 Virtual Con, and it'll give you a layout of the let you know what's happening all week. So I'm definitely going to try to check out some panels. Probably take Wednesday off work. Hopefully I can maybe catch a Walking Dead panel on that Friday or something, and then on the weekend. So yeah, it'd be interesting. The first San Diego Comic-Con done completely online due to necessity. So yeah, check it out, guys.
Yes, if you like, especially Linda, if you like pops. You can get some pops, Linda. Build up that pop
panels should be pretty cool. They'll be the actors on Zoom, so it's yeah.
Do they have the times for the panels for Friday?
They did. I have to refine the link. I think I have it on my phone, which I can check after the show.
I'm sure you can check the website too. What was it? Funko.com? I mean, San Diego
Funko.com. They have links to stuff, and yeah, you can get like a more complete schedule of stuff that's happening. So, but there's stuff happening all week.
Yeah, you know, for everybody. This is in San Diego, and it's the biggest convention in the world. All the top celebrities go there. My friend Jackie was planning on going one year, and I was actually going to go with her because her husband at the time wouldn't go, and he'd only let her go if she went with somebody he trusted. And they trusted me because I'm pretty amazing. In case you didn't know.
In case you were wondering.
It never happened. I don't know why it never happened, but it just didn't happen at the time. I'm sure she still wants to go at some point. We should plan that. That'd be really cool someday.
Yeah.
Go to San Diego. And go to Japan too. We got to plan that trip.
Yeah.
We talked about that loosely, but that's all I've been thinking about since then. Actually, I'm like, I should start saving money. Because I definitely want to go to Japan.
That would be awesome.
That's definitely on my bucket list. Might never come home. I'll go there and join the Bullet Club.
There you go.
I'll be the one American in the club. You need an American. You need a black guy in the club. They have Samoan, but they don't have a legit black dude. They have a Samoan. Yeah. They have Fale. Is he Filipino?
I thought he was.
Is he Samoan too? Is he Samoan also?
I thought he was, but he might be Filipino. You might be right there.
It could be a Filipino Samoan, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, it could be black for all I know. I don't know. I know some black people that look like Filipino Samoans, but they're black.
Yeah.
But in case you don't know, I'm talking about wrestling. There's a group in wrestling that's hugely popular in Japan. They're called the Bullet Club, and they got badass fashion. They run roughhouse over people, blah blah blah. But yeah, just like some wrestling talk. But yeah, so you good, Tom?
I am good.
All right, so thanks for all the talk, Linda. And then Linda, I'm sure we'll be talking at work and stuff. If you think something about Derek that he can do for a challenge, if Derek, you're listening, if there's a challenge you want to do, or food that you think about you might want to give a shot, let us know. We'll do it live on the air. You can try some different things like sushi. Oh, I could go for some sushi.
I love
Who doesn't
sushi.
eat sushi?
I love sushi.
We should go get some sushi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you have a good sushi place around here?
I'll have to think about that. I know we have had a good surprises around here. But that's for the show. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to stay up to date for all the cool happenings. We're gonna start doing some reviews on different things, and just show you guys we're not affiliated with all these people. If they want to pay us to review their stuff, we're more than happy to take their money. But
Yeah.
right now, we're reviewing stuff that we want to review, stuff that we buy that we're interested in. We'll review it for you guys in case you want to buy something. So for that being said, thank you for commenting on the show today. Comment on the video. Let us know what Derek should do for a challenge. For Tom and myself, be good to each other. Wear your masks, and let's get rid of this damn fucking COVID. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay cool.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Linda and Joe. Everyone listened. You're